Your AI agent is smarter than you think and more useless than you'd expect. Claude Code, Cursor, Gemini, OpenClaw, whatever you run, it can reason brilliantly, but out of the box it can't touch your GitHub, your Slack, your browser, or your calendar. What gives it hands is a skill, a small add-on that teaches your agent to actually do something. There are thousands of them scattered across the internet. Finding skills isn't the problem. Finding the ones actually worth using is. So someone built a map. It's called Awesome OpenClaw Skills, and it's the closest thing to a hand-picked directory of the best AI agent skills online. 5,300 of them, sorted, labeled, and vetted. It was built by a team at VoltAgent who did something tedious and generous. They went through the entire public skill registry, tens of thousands of entries, and threw out everything that was spam, broken, or unsafe. What's left is the good stuff. 51,000 developers have already started. When a directory earns that much trust, it's worth a look inside. So let's actually walk inside. The moment you open the repo, it feels less like a list and more like a well-run library. 29 categories down the side: communication, developer tools, productivity, research, browser automation, and more. Click any one, and you get a clean page of skills, each with a single line telling you exactly what it does. No digging, no guesswork. And before you trust any of it, they show their work. A public tally of everything they threw out, thousands of spam entries, low-quality junk, and a few that were genuinely unsafe. What's left on the shelf earned its place. Let's pull a few off it. Start with communication. 146 skills for the tools you already live in. There's Claw Email, which hands your agent your whole Google workspace, Gmail, Drive, Docs, all of it. Microsoft 365 if that's your world, Outlook, Calendar, Contacts. There's an AI email triage skill that reads your inbox, sorts it, and drafts replies for you to approve. Even WhatsApp-style encrypted messaging between agents. In plain terms, your AI stops being trapped in a chat window and starts answering your email, booking your meetings, and keeping your team in the loop. If you write code, the developer shelf is where you'll lose an afternoon. 159 Git and GitHub skills alone. Super GitHub bundles the whole workflow, issues, pull requests, releases, into one. There's a skill that turns plain English into a working GitHub Actions pipeline. One that reads a pull request and flags whether it's safe to merge. Another that writes you a clean changelog straight from your commit history. This isn't AI writes code hype. It's your agent quietly running the boring half of software, the reviews, the releases, the changelogs, while you build. 2 more shelves worth your time. Productivity. 200 plus skills wiring your agent into Notion, ClickUp, Asana, your calendar, your drive. There's even an ADHD-friendly daily planner that turns a vague week into time-blocked steps. And research. 350 skills for finding things out. Web search built for agents. A skill that watches archive for new papers and summarizes them. And a competitor analysis skill that returns a structured report with a full SWOT. Between them, your agent can plan your day and do your homework, the 2 things you never quite get to. But here's where it gets exciting, because the real magic isn't one skill, it's skills working together. Picture a morning briefing. You wake up. Your agent has already been busy. It opened the browser and checked your overnight activity. Pulled every new GitHub issue and pull request. Skimmed the channels in Slack. Checked your calendar and your inbox. And by the time you sit down, there's a single summary waiting. What happened? What needs you? What can wait? 5 skills, 1 chain, 0 effort from you. That's not a chatbot. That's a chief of staff. Here's another. You maintain a busy repo, and issues pile up faster than you can read them. So you build a watcher. Your agent monitors the repository around the clock. Every time something lands, It summarizes the issue in plain English. Is this a bug, a feature, or noise? It pings you on WhatsApp only when something actually needs you. And it quietly updates your project board so the status is always current. You stop babysitting notifications. The repo runs itself, and you show up only when it matters. One more, for the builders and marketers. It's Monday, and you need to know what your competitors shipped last week. Instead of a day of tabs, you send your agent. It researches each competitor across the web and social, pulls the signal out of the noise, writes it up as a structured report, positioning, strengths, weaknesses, a clean SWOT. Turns that into a shareable presentation, and drops it in your team's channel before your coffee's cold. A day of work, done before your first meeting. That's the difference between having skills and having the right ones. So, the verdict. Who is this for? Honestly, anyone running an AI agent who's ever thought, I wish it could just do this for me. Developers get the biggest playground, but there's real value here for founders, marketers, researchers, and total beginners alike. Who's it not for? If you only ever use AI to draft text, you don't need 5,000 skills yet. Bookmark it for when you do. And one honest caveat, this list is curated, not audited. It points you to the good stuff, but glance at what a skill does before you run it. Here's how to start. Open the repo, pick one category you care about, install a single skill, and watch your agent do something it couldn't do a minute ago. Star it so you can find it again. Try one this week, and tell us which repository we should explore next.